Okay, what's up, everybody? Hey, so it's Captain Matt here, man, and do we have a lot going on? Our string of pearls out of the water for the second time. It's been down at Huckins this whole time. You've seen those updates, but so it's still been down there. But now they've got it back out of the water, and they are about to do the work on the hull and paint it, and then we'll be back up here. So let me give you some updates on that real quick. So we're not going to get as far as we thought we were going to. We're not going to get done all the stuff that I wanted to get done. There's just not enough time, and it took them a little bit more from a budget standpoint to do the wood replacement that we needed to do, and so that ate up more of the budget than we had wanted to. So we are going to have to defer some of our things that we wanted to do. So the work that we will have accomplished when we leave there is the have to stuff. And you know, she already is really seaworthy, but she'll be even more seaworthy and really solid and all that kind of stuff when we get done and look good. And that we'll have the hull painted, the bottom painted, and some soft wood replaced and stuff like that. So from a structural standpoint, she'll be really, really awesome. From the things that we won't get done are more of the cosmetic stuff, like in the rear stateroom and in the but we've come up with a plan where we think that we're going to be able to do that. So we'll kind of DIY that stuff, and like we're going to have to put off the air conditioner until next year, and that's fine. You know, that's fine. I am disappointed. You know, I had really wanted the boat to come back perfect, but it's not going, you know, so be it. So I'll get over my disappointment. It's taking a little bit longer. So unfortunately, it's taken longer than we had wanted it to. It's now getting into my season. So that is a huge disappointment that it's cutting into. Like, I've already had to cancel a big trip, and that lady's mad at me, and I can understand it, but there's nothing I can do about it, you know? I mean, I can't run the boat if the boat's not here. And I'm gonna have to cancel a few more sunset cruises and stuff like that, so it's really starting to, not only is it costing me out of my pocket to have it fixed, but it's also costing me out of my pocket because I'm having to cancel trips. So it's getting a little frustrating. It's time to get back to work. Okay, here we go. They are about to bring her on up here. But we've really, you know, we've been down here at Huckins for a long time, and they've done a bunch of work inside, which I've showed you guys all about. Not as much as we had hoped to get done, but now we're moving on to finishing the hull and painting the hull and all that kind of stuff. So that's good that we're getting started on all this stuff. But man, we've been down here a long time.
Excited or nervous?
Nervous?
Yeah.
You know, I know it's not going to be, but you worry about it being hogged or, you know, worry about them picking it up in the wrong spot.
That would be my best.
They put a bunch of those blocks in it last time along the sides, yeah. I don't think he's got it rigged right. Okay, we think we got it now. We think we've got it figured out where they're going to put the straps. They got to get those straps back aft a little bit more. I think he had to run down and go look at my YouTube page to figure out where to do it. I'll be right back. Looks like they're going to walk her a little bit more forward. Okay, looks like we're ready to come on up now. Cross your fingers. This completely makes me nervous. That's the thing about it on a wood boat. Everything's fixable, theoretically. I mean, there's a sailboat channel that I watch right now. And they've replaced every piece of wood on the boat. We're still calling it the same boat, you know. What's that noise?
It's the straps coming tight, slipping on them blocks.
You guys have heard me talk about James before. He was down here with me for this, thank goodness, because it wasn't easy for them this time. And James is just so knowledgeable and insightful that he really was a blessing to have on board this truck.
I mean, I ain't kidding you. This is completely nerve-wracking to me.
The challenge that they had this time around is that they couldn't quite get the straps lined up correctly. And when they did get it lined up correctly, they didn't quite get the blocks in the right places. So it wasn't sitting real happy in the cradle, and we had to kind of adjust things a little bit. But it all worked out in the end, and they were able to get it up, no problems after all. There's James right there. He knows how to hop right in and help. He knows what to do. He's done this a million times. I haven't, so I don't know what to do. I just stand around and watch. But James is willing to step in and bear a hand, and is quite useful. So thanks, James, again, for being a good friend and for helping out and doing all that you do. The pressure washer's too loud, so I'll just kind of overdub what we were doing. What they're doing here is rigging a porta-power. A porta-power is like a hydraulic pump that they rig up, and it allows them to be able to apply force to get that wheel, or propeller, they call it a wheel, off of the shaft. It's wedged on there pretty good, and so they have to apply a lot of force on there. They leave the nut on the end of it. I asked him why he's leaving the nut on it. He said so it doesn't go flying off in the ocean, and it sure would have. So this is pretty neat to watch coming up here as they finally start applying some pressure. See what I mean? That thing came off of there with a ton of force. It was really loud. Bang! That's what it sounded like. But they got it off there, no problem.
I see why he leaves the nut on. Wow, that's amazing. Hi everybody, we're back down here at Huckins, and as you can see, the boat is on the hill. I'll give you a quick update on some projects that we've done. He's cutting the holes in the boat right now. These are some areas of weak wood, softwood that we're replacing. And so he's doing a great job right there of cutting that out. Matthew and I have marked our anchor chain using the Sligh system of anchor marking. We just simply used zip ties, and that'll be good enough for us. We're about to put it all back up in. We can't put it all back up. Well, we put most of it back up in. We've got to fix this. See if you can get that off. We've got to fix that. That's all rusted. There was some worms that got in here, and they've epoxied all that. They have plugged these places where there was some softwood that needed doing. They've replaced this plank here, which needed doing. That looks great. That's a good repair. And they're dropping the rudders because they're going to repack those rudders because they've been leaking. Matthew and I are going to work on polishing this stainless right here, and on the other side try to make it look better. And that might have to wait till we get back up north, that top row. So we've got a little bit of work to do. It looks like they put some epoxy in down there too, so they've got that sealed up. I don't like to see that water right there. Making a little repair to the anchor chain. He's zipping that off. Very nice of him to help us with that. Sweet. We're back down here on String of Pearls. And we've got just a few things that we're going to be doing. He's still patching up all these places on here. They got those opened up pretty good. They're gonna get all that filled in and taken care of here in just a little bit. So, you know, String of Pearls is double planked. It's mahogany over cedar, and so there you can see where they pulled out mahogany and the cedar is still behind it, and so they'll come back in there with some more hardwood. What hardwood are y'all putting back in there?
Going in with mahogany, I believe.
Yeah, so they're going right back with mahogany. That's great. Then they're gonna pull this swim platform off. So they're making as much progress as they can. We're going to give a first shot at staining some of this stuff and polishing up on this anchor here. I'm going to try to do a couple of those little jobs. So it's pretty nice today. I've got me some help down here. I've got Matthew and Randall. And we have just real quick knocked out cleaning up that. And they did a really nice job. Those boys did a cleaning that up. We've got to get some new fasteners to put in. They're the right kind of stainless, because somebody put the wrong kind of stainless fasteners on here and those rust. So those guys did a really nice job there and got that all nice and clean, getting it ready before it gets painted. This boat ain't going in the, I think they're behind again. And so right now what he's doing is we've got this lower stainless rail that we've cleaned up, and it's looking good. We're just sanding it off real quick and getting it all done. You can see those fasteners are all wrong, but I left my drill at home like a dummy, and these are the wrong. See how that's rusting? That's the wrong fastener right there, so we got to get that out. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's what they all look like. Those are the wrong kind of, that's the wrong kind of stainless. All corroded, so they're all corroded in there. Swim platform is getting taken off and fixed. What's today, Wednesday?
Yes, sir.
Man, I just don't see how they're going to do it. We'll see though, but this is what that rail looks like on this side. You can see kind of, these fasteners are not bad, but where there is a bad one, it's immediately evident. And then we'll try to do, if we can get a ladder that'll reach, we'll try to do that. That's a long way up there though. There's still so much to be done. All right, standing by. So we're gonna try to get this sign pulled down. Matthew's working on getting those screws out of it. They coming out pretty easily?
Yeah.
Randall's wiping this side down. This looks real nice. You can really tell where the bad heads are versus the okay heads.
Yeah.
All right, you can hop right over to the other side if you want.
Okay.
And do that lower one.
I think I'm gonna keep this sign.
You're gonna keep that sign?
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Put it in my room.
Yeah.
Now, what wood is this transom? Teak?
Mahogany or teak, yeah. I think probably mahogany.
Looks like teak.
Does it? Smell like chocolate?
Sometimes my brain doesn't work. I know that transom is teak. I can remember being told about it, and I've seen pictures of it when it was all exposed. That's a teak transom, and it's really pretty under there.
Yeah, but I can't believe we forgot our drill. That really bites. They did put some 5200 behind it or something.
Fortunately, it wasn't 5200 that's behind there. It's almost like it's butyl, which I've never really used, but I guess they used it when they put it on there. It's like a little bit like a sticky clay almost, and it came off pretty easy. So it wasn't like it wasn't like 5200, which has been called the devil's toothpaste, and is really impossible to get off of there. I was glad that he was able to get it down with relative ease. Good job, Matthew.
Must be like butyl. Wait, is it like a clay?
It's like a putty. I can scrape it off pretty easily.
We'll let them do it. I bet it's butyl.
You want to take this one?
No, that one stays.
It needs to get painted, doesn't it? Pretty
Hey, if you can get it off, then yeah, we'll paint it. Yeah, if you can get it off.
I'll paint it.
There's Randall. Hard at it. String of pearls right there, folks. Saw it here first. What you got there? That's some lightweight stuff, isn't it? It's like plasterboard. Good job, Matthew. There's Randall. this is what all that looks from inside the boat. What were you saying?
Remember how there was a water leak?
Yeah. So, Randall, we've got to finish all this out, but they did, like, they really worked hard and stiffened all that up. I mean,
Yeah, it looks good.
so expensive.
I bet.
Yeah, come in.
Daylight through these planks. See, but they filled it with epoxy. But I'm seeing daylight right there. Maybe that's what they're working on right now.
Yeah, I think that's what they're working on right now. Okay, that's gonna about wrap it up for us today down here. We got some stuff done. I'm pretty happy with how we got this stainless cleaned. We got to go get some fasteners here. I'm pretty satisfied with that. We got the sign off. We're gonna take these iPay boards home. We've got to make a repair up there. We got the rain curtains down, and Anthony's making us new rain curtains, so he'll be done with those soon. And then we've got a plan for when we get back to the dock. We're gonna take these good iPay boards with us. I gotta make something out of them so you can see where we got all that down. Boy, this is a stress machine down here though. Golly day, it gets you all stressed out. Okay. I don't know what all those seagulls are doing. Maybe that's the transfer station from the landfill or something. I don't know. But anyway, look guys, here we are at Tyler Dominy Propeller. And so I've got the wheels from String of Pearls along with all the stuff that goes with them right here. And these guys are gonna fix it up, and I'm gonna see if he minds me. Look at that propeller. That's a great big giant one. And that's like from an old tugboat or something. He does art too. So let's check this out. So this place is really cool. These are the ones that are going back on the Bertram. And they have really, you know, they've machined them down. There's all kind of information stamped on them. I don't know what does that say? I don't know, it says something. He's going to get a cart so that we can take these off, and I'm going to talk to him about these for String of Pearls. So they've got cats here. They got some crazy bird. And that big old cat. Hey, big old cat. We got that cat over there. Check out this crazy bird they've got. Hey, bird. What do you think about these cats? And then I guess they do all the work back there. What a cool place. I'd love to go back there and watch them, how they do things. But see, he does all kind of metal art. That's all metal. Look at all that metal art. So if you want some cool metal art and a cool cat, check out the cool cat. It's a cool cat. It looks like a lion. He's a cool cat. And you can come by Tyler Dominy. Oh, here he is. Let me go. All right, here you are. Okay. You want me to help you? They're pretty heavy, aren't
It's
they?
a little work, but be all right.
Oh my gosh, okay.
We can just do a little.
And then they told me to bring the nuts and everything, and like these are the keys, I guess. And he said you'll probably make new ones.
Do we have the shaft? No.
That's all you got is that. You need the shaft? Well, the shaft's not coming out.
No. I mean, well, we're not gonna need none of this. We can keep the keys just to copy the size.
Yeah.
That you can keep that.
I can keep this?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is all screwed up, they said anyway, and so I don't think we're gonna put that back on. I think we're just gonna throw that away.
Oh, okay.
Unless, do y'all sell these?
I don't think so.
Line cutters? All right. And then what about the nuts?
We do have new nuts.
Yeah, so do I need to leave these with you?
Okay, yes. So you want your nuts? We can try that.
Because those have about had it, don't you think?
They're
pretty close,
They're
right?
pretty close, yeah. Yeah, you sure this one you need new ones.
Yeah. All right, let me move these out of your way. Man, these things are so heavy.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, don't put that there. I don't want it to scratch it. Don't cut yourself. All right, dude. So, let me leave my phone number. Hang on. We're out here at New Hope, where we're working on our teak. They're nice enough to let me use this space to kind of spread out all my stuff. So these are the teak benches that I have sanded down, gotten all the old varnish off of there. These go up forward. Those go on the quarterdeck. This is our big table that we sit around on the quarterdeck. It's probably the most important piece out of them. These are the ladders. One leads down off of the rear deck onto the swim platform. That back one does. This one goes up to the bridge. So this gets a lot of activity here. And over here, these are our top boards that go to the long benches. These are the boards that go to the little benches. We've already gotten a coat of sealer on here. Oh, and there's our jackstaff flagpole, but I think the official name is they call it a jackstaff. Jamestown Distributors really helped us out with all this stuff. And I mean, we had to buy it. They're not a sponsor, but so we're starting off with wood sealer. We're going to go with a couple of coats of that. And then we're going to use this Gleam 2.0, and we've got to get a bunch of coats on there. So we have a bunch of varnishing to do. This is really the most important piece, is this table. This is all teak. It's an awesome, freaking awesome table. And, you know, this is what we sit around. This gets the most use. Well, I guess everybody sits on the bench. I don't know. This is the focal point, though, especially the quarterdeck. So I really want this to look nice. And I am a complete amateur when it comes to this stuff. So I'm just following the directions and trying to do it like it said. I've got to wait another hour or so before another coat of that goes on. And so we're just waiting. Let's see if I've sanded this down yet. Yeah, I think I have. I've already sanded that, so it just has to be cleaned and then I can go ahead and do it. Okay, so I'll let you know how it goes after I get it done. That's what it looks like after the first coat of sealer. It looks pretty good. These are not ideal conditions in that there is wind and it's not a clean environment. You're really supposed to do a clean environment and have it no wind and stuff like that. This is what I've got. So we're just going to do the best we can. We're going to let this dry. It says a couple of hours. So we'll let that dry. Then we'll come back and clean it lightly and then do another coat of that sealer. Okay, back in a little bit.
Sorry about the angle of the camera here. We took these, Michelle came out and took these with the phone and just forgot to hold it the right way. Matthew has been a huge help during this whole process. I don't think I could have done it without him. Michelle too, and Betsy. Everybody's really helped out. We have really been working hard on this and looking forward now to it being done. Well, there you go. You're all caught up to speed now. We still have 2 boats on the hill. We're really scrambling to try to get both of them back. It's really stressful, and I really wish that I was back on the water looking at sites like this instead of running around all the time doing that. Although I will say that varnishing is pretty satisfying, and I'll get you some good video of we're almost finished with the varnish project, so I'll get you a good video of that tomorrow. But we hope to be headed back from Huckins to St. Simon's in about a week. So we'll be getting some video together on that for you. And we'll really look forward to seeing you on board as we get back rolling up here at St. Simon's and hopefully have a really good season. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you really soon.